Hi guys, welcome back to our class online tutorial. In this video, you're going to learn two things. First is, you're going to experience on how to write and run your first PHP script. At the same time, you're going to embed PHP scripts on HTML document. In our previous video tutorial, you learned how to set up, at the same time install your local web server on your computer. Now, you're going to experience to write the code of your first PHP script. To do this, you need to follow the following steps. First one is you're going to activate or run the Apache service on your xampp. The second one is you're going to make a folder, or call this a project folder or directory inside your xampp, particularly on the htdocs folder. So dito mo ilalagay or gawin yung magiging project folder mo kung saan dito natin isi-save later on yung mga PHP scripts natin. The third one will be open your code editor or your text editor that you installed on your computer. Then you can now write your code here. The fourth one is you're going to save your PHP script on your project folder inside your htdocs folder with the extension file name known as PHP. So remember our HTML or our HTML subject last time that to be able to execute your browser, your HTML document, we need to save it with that HTML file name. But for PHP, you need to save this with the PHP extension file name. So take note that PHP are executed in a local web server. So means to say, hindi siya na-execute dun sa ating browser but rather our server. So once na-execute yung ating server, the final output will be sent to our browser as plain HTML. So means to say that the last part of writing and running your PHP script is you can view the result or the final result of your PHP script by running it on a web browser. So these are the steps on how we write the code of your PHP script, at the same time on how to run it. Now for the demonstration, we need to follow these steps. So first is we're going to run or activate the Apache service. So how to do this? First is we're going to open a file explorer. Then go to drive C. So kung wala tayong nakikitang xampp icon in our taskbar or in our desktop screen, so you can do this by going to drive C, then sa ating xampp, then dun sa ating nakaraang video tutorial last time. So we have the xampp control.exe. So this file here will launch, double click it and launch our xampp control panel. So here we are now ready to activate the Apache. So to activate it, just click the start button. So i-click natin. So antayin natin yung kanyang background color dito in this part will turn to green. So means to say, as you can see dun sa status sa baba, so ina-activate na ng xampp yung ating Apache service. So from here, so from yellow kanina naging green na, so means to say your Apache is now running. So with the ports here, which is HR80, and we have the 443. So make sure na dapat ito ay running. Else, kapag hindi running ito, hindi natin ma-run yung ating PHP script. Okay, next thing here is we're going to make a folder. So this will be a project folder inside the xampp, na particularly dun sa ating htdocs folder. So dito nyo ilalagay lahat, okay, ng inyong project later on. So for example, so go back to our xampp. Okay, so let's maximize it. So scroll up natin, then here meron tayong htdocs folder. So dito gagawa tayo ng project folder. So by right clicking, and we have here right click, and we have new, and we have here folder, or you can press Ctrl Shift N on your keyboard as the shortcut to create new folder. Okay, click natin. Okay, then let's say for example we have to rename this as PHP Script. Okay, so we name the folder as PHP Script. So we will name it on small letters. Okay, so after that, sabi dito is we can now open our code editor and start coding our first PHP script. Okay, so as you can see here, going to make a or open our code editor. So ang gagawin natin is yung ating Sublime Text. So let's say for example, new file tayo. Okay, yan. So in Sublime Text code editor, we are now going to make our first PHP script. Okay, so to make the code, first is we are going to put our canonical tag, which is ito yung tamang tag. Okay, so we call this canonical tags. So meron siyang excuse me, meron siyang start canonical tag. At the same time, meron din siyang parang end tag, nakagaya sa mga tags in HTML. Okay, so this is the most commonly used tag to create our PHP script. Okay, so after dealing with the start and end canonical tag, then we can now insert, okay, our script here inside. Of course, first is we can actually put comments on PHP script by using comment tags like a double forward slashes. So this is actually the one method on how to insert a comment. Yeah. So you can also use the so they call this a single line comment. Okay, so ibang-iba siya dun sa ating HTML kung paano tayo mag-insert ng comment. You can also use this, the hashtag key or the hashtag symbol. So this is also a comment. At meron tayo nung multi-line comment na parang ginagamit sa Java, which is start tayo ng forward slash, okay, then followed by an asterisk, then this is a multi-line comment, and you can end with the asterisk and the slash. Okay, so ganyan siya. Okay, now to display output, okay, on the web page, as a plain HTML text. Okay, once natapos yung execution ng server, then ibabalik niya ngayon sa web browser to execute or to display as plain HTML. Now in PHP, there are two methods on how to display output. So you can use the echo. This is the most commonly used function to display output on the screen or on the web page, and the print function. So you can use both, okay, to display something on the screen. Now we're going to use the echo. So let's say, for example, if you want to display the hello world text on our web page, then definitely gagamitin natin yung echo. So you just type there echo, then since this is a string, okay, then we can put here the string inside. If you want to print, then you can type here the string we want to display. Then don't forget to put the semicolon, okay, at the end of the echo statement. Okay, so this is a sample PHP script. So the next thing here is we're going to save now our PHP script inside our folder na nasa loob ng htdoc. So ang pangalan ng ating folder kanina ay si PHP script directory. Okay, now to save this, you just click file, then we have here save. Okay, then go to your drive C, then open your xampp, go to or select htdocs folder. Ito yan. Then hanapin natin yung ating PHP folder, and this is where we save our script. Okay, to save this, we can now put here the file name. Let's say, for example, we put hello world.php. Don't forget the file extension name .php, okay, so that our Apache server will execute this PHP file. Else, of course, it will trigger error. Okay, so take note that your PHP script is the folder, okay, where we save our PHP script, which is inside your htdocs. Okay, kung iba yung pinaglagyan nyo ng PHP script nyo o yung folder nyo na hindi sa htdoc, definitely hindi yan mahanapan ng ating server. Okay, then click save natin. Yan. So once we save, so if you notice, if you're using Sublime Text, all comment will be turned to gray, of course. So take note that comments will not be executed because these are just text, okay, representing a documentation of your PHP script. So hindi po yan ma-execute. Ito ay kagaya ng mga comment din sa mga ibang programming languages. Okay, then take note that this function here, echo, okay, the echo word here turned to light blue, and the text to be print will be yellow, and of course white for the semicolon. Okay, so we already saved this. So take note, once you edit your file, so don't forget to click file and save, or you can press Ctrl S on your keyboard. Okay, now the last thing that we're going to do, so take note, we already write our code using our text editor or code editor. Now the last part is we can now view, okay, the result or the final result of our PHP script using our web browser. Now to do that, okay, open your web browser, of course, then on the URL or the address bar, so you just type here localhost, okay, then the name of the project folder name. So ang pangalan ng project folder name natin, okay, ay yung pangalan niya is, of course, we have here PHP script. Okay, then with a slash, then you can enter directly the file name of your PHP script, or you can actually press enter in this part, okay, to execute our PHP script. Now, to execute directly your PHP script after the slash, so you're going to put now the name of your script. So for example, hello dash then world.php. So take note that once I press enter key here, now you can see the output of the PHP script. So therefore, this hello world actually executes the Apache execute the hello world.php, then the answer sent back to our browser, and the browser reads the output as plain text. So kung ano man yung nasa loob ng echo will be output or print here. Okay, so that is how your Apache server execute your PHP scripts. So take note that once I disable I'm going to stop, okay, running the Apache, then I'll try to refresh here. Say for example, refresh natin, then see the error here that your browser unable to connect with your localhost server, which is your Apache. So make sure that when running, okay, you should check first if your Apache is running. Else, ganito ang mangyayari dun sa ating script or yung output ng script natin. So definitely, pag inulit ko or I'll start again our Apache, then and try to refresh it, then definitely meron siya ulit output. So ganyan siya, so ganyan ang kung paano itakbo or i-run yung PHP script nyo, okay, using your xampp, of course your Apache. So importante yung web server natin, kaya ngayon yun yung ating ginawa nung unang tutorial o video tutorial, kung saan dinownload natin, sinat up natin at ininstall natin sa loob ng inyong computer. Okay, now other way to execute, of course, is by putting only the PHP script slash, then we can actually press enter here. Then take note that inside the PHP script folder here, inside your PHP script, there is no an index file. So means to say, kapag wala, ganit ang xampp kasi, Apache kasi, kapag wala siyang nakitang index.php inside that folder, definitely ang gagawin niya is ililist lang niya yung laman nung ating folder. So that's why ito ang nakikita natin. Nakikita natin yung laman, which is yung hello world.php. But if you want to run that particular script, you just click this one na parang parehas din lang yung tinype natin kanina. So parang ganyan. Okay? Yan. So congratulations, you write and run your first PHP script. Okay? Next. So nasundan ba yung hopefully nasundan nyo yung steps. So unang ginawa natin is that we activate our wrap up lang natin, no? So we activate our Apache here by clicking our xampp control panel and click the start button here. Then the second one is gumawa tayo ng folder inside your htdocs. Okay, gumawa tayo ng folder, let's say for example PHP script. Then we open our Sublime text and start coding, okay, with the canonical tags used, okay, in creating your PHP code. So ito yung pinaka commonly used at pinaka popular na coding syntax ng PHP. Okay, then we created a simple code here. After that, we save our file inside our PHP script, okay, folder. Ito dito natin, at nilagyan natin ng .php. So take note, pag naglalagay tayo ng pangalan ng mga script natin, file name, dapat wala pong mga spaces. So you can use the dash or underscore na lang para maging okay yung naming, okay, ng mga files natin. Okay, then after that, after saving our file in our project folder in htdoc, then we open the web browser and we run it by typing the localhost, the name of the folder, the project folder, and you can directly type the name of the PHP script here. Then press enter key, then you can now see the output of our PHP script. Okay? Next. So the next thing na gagawin natin in this tutorial is that we can possibly embed PHP script to an HTML document. So remember our HTML document last time that we have several tags to use. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, you can insert actually PHP script in a standard or typical HTML document. Okay? Now, let's say for example, we're going to make a new file here. So, along with, of course, HTML, with, of course, sabi natin na gagamit kayo ng Bootstrap, you can also embed or you can integrate Bootstrap to lay out your page. Yung usual na ginawa natin last time. Okay? So, to start with, gawa tayo ng isang file. Say, for example, we have here doc type. We are using HTML5 here. Then, the typical HTML na meron tayo last time. Okay? Still, we have the different parts of HTML document. Say, for example, my first PHP script. Okay, with the tag title. Sorry. Okay, then of course, if you remember our body, this all inside the body will be displayed on our web browser. Okay, then with HTML. Okay. So let's say for example, so the inside your body, this is where we embed our PHP script. So actually, you can embed PHP script any part of your HTML document. Okay, you can put here inside your or above. So pwede nating ilagay ito dito sa taas. So later on, pwede nating magamit itong technique na to, okay, later on kapag nandun na tayo sa MySQL or database integration. You can also put here, okay, below your HTML. Okay, possible din po na ma-execute. Okay, but the most commonly na parte, okay, ng HTML kung saan pwede nating i-embed yung ating mga script ay dun sa loob ng body. So dito natin commonly na ini-embed o commonly na ini-embed ang mga PHP script natin. Okay? So for the meantime, doon tayo sa body natin ilalagay. Okay? This one. Lagay natin dito. Let's say for example, okay, so lagay natin dito. For example, we're going to put a tag here h1, which is not part of the PHP script. Then lagay natin dito my first PHP script. Okay, yan. Then ilagay natin dito yung echo. Okay, then let's say for example, hello world. So take note that hello world is part of the PHP script. Okay, and h1 here is a typical or a standard HTML line or code ng ating HTML. So take note, hindi ito parte dito sa ating PHP. Okay, so let's try to save this. Okay, dito pa rin sa ating sa ating PHP script. Okay, let's say for example, ilagay natin dito HTML then PHP or HTML php.php. Okay, then save natin. Ayan. Okay, so as you can see, again, if you are using Sublime Text, so meron mga ang tawag dito, may mga color codes ng ating mga tags. Okay, then makikita mo naman kung paano iba yung ating PHP script dun sa loob ng ating HTML. So as you can see here, we can integrate our PHP, okay, dun sa typical na HTML document natin. Yan, no? So tignan natin. So let's try to run this. So again, by running or going to your browser, and let's say for example, dito tayo. Now take note again, inalis ko yung file name dito or yung file ng PHP script, pero doon lang tayo sa PHP script / then ito yung ating iraran. So I'll just click this one. Okay, so as you can see here, we have here the first PHP script, which is, kung titignan natin, ay ito yung ating typical po na H1. At yung hello world dyan naman ay ito naman yung mismong PHP script natin. Diba? So yan ang kaibahan ng script, okay, or PHP script sa typical po na HTML document. So ibig sabihin, it is possible, 100% sure po na possible ng PHP ay pwede mong i-script or pwede mong isingit or i-embed sa typical po na HTML document. Tama? Okay. Now, how about if we're going to integrate naman po yung Bootstrap, kung pwede po? So, definitely pwede. If you're going to use Bootstrap to style your web page. Okay? Now, before we do that, so I'm going to show you first kung ano yung isa pang pagkakaiba ng PHP at saka HTML. So, take note that your HTML is a client-side, okay? Client-side coding tool yan. While PHP is a server-side scripting tool. Okay? So, paano nga ba? Okay. Ang gagawin ko lang is, i-minimize ko lang to. Right-click ko dito sa web page, then view page source. So, kung titignan natin, doon i-compare natin yung code with the output here. So if you observe that the echo or the PHP script here, like the canonical tag PHP, okay, cannot be seen in the web page or page source natin. It is because this one is actually executed in the server. Wala siyang pake dito sa ating web browser. Okay? Bakit meron yung hello world? Because hello world is a plain text na ibig sabihin ay meron tayo nung echo, okay, na ibinalik mismo ng ating server. Kaya ang ibig sabihin ng echo kasi is to print something. Kaya nakikita natin yung hello world. But take note that echo and the PHP there, okay, is not here in our page source. Unlike yung ating HTML, tags and everything ay nandito sa ating page source. So yan ang malaking pagkakaiba ng HTML tsaka PHP, okay, pagdating sa web building ng ating web page. Okay? Now, if you want to integrate Bootstrap naman, of course, last time na pag-aralan natin ng Bootstrap ay pwedeng gamitin na pang layout, okay, o pang design ng ating web page. Tama yon. Okay? So, ano yung ginawa natin doon, no? So, ang ginawa natin doon ay nag-download tayo ng Bootstrap. Say, for example, I have here my Bootstrap. Kuha tayo ng Bootstrap, ano? So, ito, for example. Okay, download the Bootstrap, the version of Bootstrap. I think mayroon ng version 4. So, that's stable na. 5 is beta, so wag niyo munang i-download. So, let's say, for example, I put here Bootstrap. Ayan. So, take note that Bootstrap is an open source, okay, free, open source front-end framework that you can use to design your web page, okay, para magumanda naman. Okay? So, dito, let's say, for example, we have here, ayan, so, integrate natin. So, ang ginawa natin nun, of course, by using link, syempre, sa ating Bootstrap na gagamitin ay nandito lagi sa ating Bootstrap folder. Sorry. Dito siya, Bootstrap. At nasa loob siya ng CSS. Itong si bootstrap.min.css. So, yan ang ating ilalagay sa code natin. Una, so, we have here link, was type, and we have text over CSS, we have rel, we have the value style sheet here. And we have the most important is the href. So targeting bootstrap, check the spelling inside the CSS, and we have here the bootstrap.min.css. Okay, then we have the JS or JavaScript for ayan. So type text over CSS naman. Then dito naman ay instead of href we have the source. I know na alam niyo na yan. So we have your bootstrap, then nasa loob naman ng ating folder, okay, yung ating JavaScript bootstrap JavaScript na nasa loob ng JS, tapos yung ito, okay. So lalagay natin dyan bootstrap.min.js, then end with the script tag. Okay, ayan. Now let's say for example, let's try, so take note that this one is the previous output, without the bootstrap, with the Times New Roman, diba, default, okay, font. Okay, now let's see if magbabago ito, okay, since we are using now bootstrap, okay, dito sa ating code. So don't forget to save. Okay, save natin, file and save. Then let's try to refresh this. Tignan natin kung magbago yung itsura. Ayan. So as you can see here, nag-iba po yung kanyang font style because of, syempre, each one is actually part of the bootstrap.min.css na binago naman ng ating bootstrap. Ayan. Okay, so ibig sabihin, kapag once na nagpalit yung font niya, ibig sabihin yan ay you successfully integrate bootstrap to your HTML. So, means to say, so bootstrap can be integrated, of course, okay, typically in your HTML document. Okay, so wala naman pong pakialam si HTML doon, basta si PHP, basta si PHP ay na-execute yan sa ating web server. Okay, so ayan, so we embed our PHP script dun sa ating typical na HTML document with, of course, the integration ng ating bootstrap. Okay, so dito syempre pwede mo pa rin magamit yung mga class natin. Let's say for example, we want to echo, if we want to echo tags inside your PHP script, pwede. Let's say for example, ito gawin natin si hello world, okay, na nasa loob siya ng sabihin nating alert message, for example. So pwede natin gawin yon. Okay, ang pwede mong gawin doon, pwede mong i-print actually yung mga classes ng or mga tags ng HTML, pati rin yung mga classes ni bootstrap. Example, gawin nating alert message to, no? Or alert message tsaka isang button later on. Tignan natin. Okay, so ibig sabihin, if we're going to make an alert here, so ang gawin mo lang, syempre gagamitin mo yung div tapos class. So take note, once na gumamit ka ng echo at double quote yung ginamit mo na dito sa labas, definitely yung nasa loob mismo ng mga value ng attributes, kapag gumamit ka na ng double quote sa labas, okay, ang susunod na sa loob ay mga single quote na lang siya. For example, div tapos class, then gamit natin si class alert, kasi for example danger, for example, then close natin. So ang echo pwede mong i-enter, no, wala pong problema sa kanya yun, as long na it ends with a double quote and semicolon. Kahit nga maraming enter yan or blank spaces or line spaces, wala pong problema. Siyempre mas maganda kung neat naman yung code natin. Okay, then let's say for example we want to put here strong, diba? Natin yung strong. Okay, ano yan? Sorry, tama. Okay, then let's say for example in-end natin yung strong dito. Ayan. Then I'm going to enter ulit, press enter key, then I'm going to end our div here, then say for example, ganyan. Okay, so ibig sabihin echo can be used also to print, of course, this one, or to execute this bootstrap classes. Okay natin, basta ang mangyari ay single quote na lang po yung mga nandun sa loob ng value kapag gumamit na tayo ng double quote. Okay, so let's try to save this one. Okay, then open your browser, then let's try to refresh. So yan, so as you can see, okay, again, okay, ang ginawa dyan is nung in-execute ni Apache yung PHP natin, okay, ibinalik niya ito kay browser. Okay, ngayon nung binalik kay browser, nakita naman ni browser na ito pala ay mga HTML tags, etc. So ang gagawin naman niya, i-execute niya yon. Okay, i-execute niya yon. Basta ang in-execute ni browser ay mag-echo. Ibig sabihin, to print something. Ano yung ipiprint nun? Ang meron pala sa kanya ay mga tags. Kasi meron siyang ganyan, no? Angle bracket. Kung walang angle bracket, tingnan niyo mabuti. Okay, tingnan niyo mabuti kung walang angle bracket. Yan, no? Try to refresh. Ayan, ganyan ang mangyayari. It will print a typical text. Kasi typical text po yun ang ginawa niya. Kasi nga, hindi ma-determine ni browser na ito ay isang tag na si div. Ang ginawa ni PHP, okay, or ni browser ay text lang po yun. Pero pag once na na-determine na yan ay mga tags, okay, so definitely ang mangyari ay syempre susundin yun ni browser. Yan. Okay? Yan. So you can insert your any part of your HTML body yung ating PHP script. For example, gawa tayo ng button dito which is not part of the PHP. Let's say for example, button. Gawa tayo ng button dito. So we have btn. Let's say for example, btn primary. Okay. Then let's say btn lg. Okay, gawa tayo ng ina button. Okay, so of course it's a tag again. So tag siya, so nalamang i-execute ng browser natin yan. Okay, i-execute ng browser natin yan. Tama? So ganyan siya. Okay. So ibig sabihin, sir, pag naglagay na ba ako diyan, minsanan lang ako maglagay. Not necessary. Pwede ka ulit mag-insert ng PHP script mo dito. Say for example, you want to insert another PHP script. Don't worry kasi sabi nga natin, kahit ilang beses kang mag-insert ng PHP script mo, walang problema kay HTML. Okay, as long na sinusunod mo or merong tamang tag para dun sa ating PHP. O, di kung mag-echo din tayo, let's say for example, mag-echo tayo ng isang, let's say for example, ay button. Okay, button din. Then, class. Okay, then, again, single quote. For example, btn danger. Okay, then let's say for example, btn md. Okay, then close. Gawa tayo ng span. Lalagay tayo ng glyphicon. For example, glyphicon. Then glyphicon. Okay, let's say for example, remove. Okay, tapos close natin. Remember yung mga classes ha, huwag niyong kakalimutan. Kaya you need to review your bootstrap. Again, scan it. Okay, then lagyan tayo ng space. Lagay tayo dito is remove. Okay, or delete. Yan, okay. Then close natin. Don't forget to close the span here, or sorry, yes. Okay, great. Close the span, delete. Then don't forget to close your button. Then we have the semicolon. So take note that this is a script. Ibig sabihin, again, i-execute ng server yan. Ano bang meron dyan? Nakita niya, echo pala. Ibig sabihin, mag-preprint siya ng something on the screen. Ano ba yung ipiprint niya? Ibabalik niya kay browser. Ngayon, pag balik ni browser, button pala ito. Okay? Kasi nga, tag yan, no? Okay? So, malamang gagamitin niya si Bootstrap kasi meron siyang class na parang ganito. Okay? So, try natin i-refresh. Okay, refresh natin. So, again, ayan, meron tayong delete button wherein ang may pakana dyan, of course, ay yung hindi siya kasali actually dun sa typical na HTML pero ginamitan natin ng echo. So, kaya, nag-echo siya or nag-print siya something on our screen. Diba? So, therefore, our conclusion is that you can integrate or embed PHP script on your typical HTML document. So, possible yan and 100% po na possible yan. And of course, you can still use Bootstrap as your front-end framework, okay, para gumanda yung inyong web page pa rin. Okay? So, to wrap up, you write your first, okay, and run your PHP script, of course, by following the 5 steps na nakita natin. And you learned, of course, that you can embed PHP script to your typical, okay, HTML document. Just follow the proper canonical tags rather, para dun sa ating PHP script. And of course, by using the echo method to print something. Okay? That's all for today. So, our next topic will be on more on PHP syntax, of course, and how to declare variables, data types, and of course, constant in PHP. So, thank you for watching and keep safe.